What's up, everybody? It's Joe from JLW Games coming at you with another cool video back in Planet Coaster, and we're going to do some more around this dive coaster called the Raven, which I haven't changed the color scheme yet, which I will before the park's finished, I promise. But I still haven't changed it, and I'm on like episode 22 right now. But anyways, just more detailing and some new pathways as well in this episode, so we will get to that in a little bit. I do kind of get carried away in trying to complete the layout of the park, or at least the naked layout, and in the long run, but it ends up being pretty cool in the end. It doesn't look great yet, but it will in the future, I promise. At least I hope. But I decided to add another Chief Beef stall right there, because this area seemed a little bit too empty, and just some props and some grass foliage and stuff to pretty it up and just make it look cooler, I guess. But and in this spot right here, what did I put here? I don't even remember. I have to watch myself here. What did I put here? Oh yeah, just another shack thing, and pretty much just more plants and stuff. Just like what most of the detailing episodes are, is plants and props and a couple buildings here and there. But anyways, I will have to come back to the dive coaster soon. Not in the next couple episodes, but I will be getting back to the dive coaster to finish some detailing on it, and certain things here and there that I kind of forgot or kind of neglected, but you gotta remember that I'm very ahead of recording, and I think I've already recorded through episode 22, and I have to say it's getting close to the end, but there's still a lot of detailing left to do in a lot of episodes, and that will be coming in the future. And for right now, just detailing and detailing and detailing and more detailing. It has to be boring by now, but I do have to get a lot more buildings in here pretty soon, because it does get a little bit naked in a way. But for now, some path work and trying to just get the overall layout of the rest of the park was kind of my goal in this episode, in a way, and I wanted to make sure that the dive coaster was a little interactive, so you could get a nice view of it from the pathway itself. Now, these little squares and stuff are going to be filled with buildings or foliage or plants and stuff like that. That will be nice. In fact, I do add a Cosmic Cow stall here, and there has to be more to come, but at the moment, not so much yet. It's just my simple stall that I make, like on every single one. But I want to do some more complex stuff in the future, but this park is mainly my starting point to be getting on to the more advanced things in the end, and I'm gonna be starting to experiment a little bit more. And I had this idea, of course, for the longest time, just creating this little terrain tunnel that goes over the pathway, and just put some foliage on top of it and make it look kind of cool. I've always had this idea, and I'm sure it's not the first one. I'm not the first one to do it, so. But I wanted to add it just for a nice little cool scenic touch for the park and stuff like that, so. But it turned out pretty cool, and I was pretty impressed with it. And then I haven't used the seaweed stuff yet before, so I thought I'd use it on it as well to give it a little bit of a eerie and cool look. I don't know if I would call it eerie. Well, maybe. Kind of a sketchy look, you know, like, do I really want to go through there? Pretty much, but anyways, that's that thing, and pretty much, really, this is me finishing up the naked layout of the rest of the park, pretty much. But anyways, I go over here, and I believe I make another building over here, and I think this is a facade, not a actual building that does anything. It's just for show, and that looks like exactly what it is, because I didn't have enough of those, and I'm gonna have to add a lot more of these sometime down the road in the future, because there's just not enough of them at the moment. But in the next couple of episodes, you'll really realize that the rest of the park isn't looking as good as the first two areas that I did, but that's only because it's all pretty much naked at the moment and not detailed. It's mostly just kind of the naked layout of the park, and the layout of the park is pretty much complete. I just got to do the detailing left, and you'll see that in the next couple episodes. It's just me pretty much, building the other two coasters, and just pretty much getting the layout done of the park, and we get into detailing later. In fact, I just started on like episode 21 or 22, where I'm actually just got to the station of one of the coasters. But it's kind of a weird process that I actually end up going through in these next couple episodes. So you're going to be noticing that, and there's also a part where I actually create a body of water, and I don't think was it this episode? It probably was this episode, actually, where I actually create a body of water, and I actually think I do that next here. Yes, I do. So anyways, I actually go in creating this body of water in the video, and it actually looks like it kind of skipped there a little bit. I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but I use the blue roof that everyone uses as kind of like a substitute for their water until the actual water actually comes in, but it works pretty well for right now. I don't know if my preview on my while I'm recording is just going spazzing out, or if it's actually pausing, but I guess I'll figure that out in the final video. But if not, oh well. You're gonna have to live with it, because I can't save the footage either way. But it actually turns out pretty decent, better than I thought it would, for being fake, kind of a placeholder water. And but there had to be water in this park, being a pirate themed park, and I just thought it would be at least a little bit of water. And my goal is to actually add on to this park in the future with like some water rides and stuff like that. When those come out, I actually leave a space open for potential water rides in the future, and for that purpose pretty much. And who knows when water rides will be out, phase 3, phase 4, phase 5, whenever, or alpha 4, alpha 5, whatever, but we'll see. And I wish I knew, but I don't. I do think we'll have water in Alpha 3. I think that is going to be the next thing. I don't think we'll have water rides quite yet, but I think we'll have water in the next Alpha, and if not, it will definitely be the one after that. And that's kind of my assumption and stuff like that. Alpha 3, I'm kind of thinking we're going to go with, they're going to have, add water, some more coasters, some more flat rides, and some more building tools as well. I think that's mainly what Alpha 3 is going to be, and then we'll see what Alpha 4 brings us. I don't think they're going to bring us wooden coasters yet. I think they're too early in development to give us those, but maybe in Alpha 4 or Alpha 5 thing we might be getting the wooden coaster or something. And as you can see here, I decided to add the little Kraken tentacles animatronics with the ship in the middle of the water. I thought it'd be kind of a cool centerpiece for the park, and kind of neat. And then I decided, well, I gotta make this pathway go all the way around the water, or that area, and just create more stuff, which I get to that later, but for now it is like, well, let me add this giant Ferris wheel type thing first. And put that big flat ride here. This is me trying to push the limits of how much space I have for the third coaster because I don't have that much room for this final. Oh, just hit my mic, sorry. But I don't have a lot of room for this coaster, but I do end up making it work in a very unique way, and you will see in possibly the next episode. I can't actually remember, but if I'm not mistaken, I actually think I placed the station of the hypercoaster in this episode. Either that or it's the next episode, one of the two. I can't actually remember. But as you can see, it's a very naked layout right now. There's not a whole lot going on here, except for me placing down flat rides and pathways at the moment, and not much scenery. And that kind of continues through the next couple episodes in a way, because I actually do a coaster layout in one of the episodes, and another coaster layout in another episode, and we're going to see a lot more detailing after what I'm doing, where I'm at right now. And as you can see, this is the hypercoaster station that I'm actually adding, and I just put that there just kind of as a placeholder is what this is going to be for. Just kind of give myself an idea of where this hypercoaster is going to be, to give me kind of a better idea of the other coaster where it's going to go. And I thought that was the way I was going to go. So then I was like, well, let me do some more detailing before I get too far ahead of myself, and I go ahead and make this very oddly shaped building, which was very hard to put together actually, because I had to make different building pieces to make so many different angles of the pieces before it fit kind of perfectly in the way it was supposed to. But it ends up turning out the way it's supposed to be in the end, I suppose. But very awkward kind of building, but it adds some uniqueness to the spot right here with this very unique shaped building. So that works out, and I think that's all I do at the end of this video, or last of this video, is just this little building right here, which is kind of weird, and I don't even think I detailed the building that much to be honest, because I was noticing how far we were into the recording stages and stuff like that, and then I realized, like, well, the roof is going to be interesting to take care of, so I decided to just create this build the flat roof. A lot of battling textures, but just gonna have to live with that, and try and cover it up as best as I can with, you know, towers, I guess. And that's what I decided to go with, is kind of like these towers, to kind of try and hide up those battling textures on the roof. And boy, do I hate battling textures. They just kind of annoy. It's kind of a pet peeve of mine in these games. It's just those battling textures when you put them inside each other, and they just like spaz out completely. But that's about pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I hope you guys have a great day. Even cooler tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.